As you know, the elections are fast approaching, our assembly elections, and accordingly, police nasu preparation towe, so that we may have a free and fair poll, and also that the right candidates are elected, because this is one of the most important important decision that a man has to make in a democracy, and therefore we must all take this work seriously. First of all, to ensure free and fair election, we have our police forces, not only the civil police but also the armed battalions who are heavily engaged now in trying to give a safe environment, not only for the candidates but also for the people. Over 300 companies of paramilitary forces are expected to come within the next few days, and already over 50 have already landed in the state, and they have been distributed to various parts of the state in the districts. Some districts which are small, they have got less CAPF companies, and those which are big have been given more. Now these people who have come from outside, they are securing the place by patrolling, by putting up nakas in different places, and also giving a sense of security to the people by trying to flush out those people who are troublemakers. Ekhoigi police na suhana degi si thabak si tawone adubu si mapan degi lakpa degi yam chauna mateng pangbagi aduga mokhoi se in a way state gi oidebani na ayambana su neutral oina ubani na. This has helped, their coming has helped in clearing up so many things. We have also taken up a lot of preventive actions. For example, over 1,300, as of today, around 1,300 acres of poppy cultivation has been destroyed, and it is estimated that 1 acre of land produces 10 kilos of poppy, 10 kilos of opium. 1 kilo is now in the market, and the price of a kilo of opium is anything between 50 to 70,000. So that is the level of destruction and commitment which the police force and the government has had in destroying and trying to keep the election free and fair, because all this money, all these intoxicants have some influence on the polling pattern. Besides that, a lot of liquor has also been seized. In 2019 election, our seizure was around 40 lakhs. But now, even before the start of the election, we have already seized well over 80 lakhs. So there is a lot of improvement in that. Aduga ekhoigi troublemakers haibatare sisu ekhoi kanna action lowi. 2019 da only around 3,000, less than 3,000 were bound down. But this year, even now, and we are continuing in this drive, well over 5,300 people have been bound down, and in case they make any trouble, they will be the prime suspects. So that is also another way of ensuring peaceful poll for the common people. I would also like to say that our borders are very porous. Assam Rifle is doing its best in the borders. However, since it is about 400 kilometers of porous border, it is very difficult to check every spot, especially when ekhoigimi asida India da suleiba, Burma da suleiba, families mina mix oiba mayam sule. So it is very difficult, and this it stretches right from Ukhrul up to Churachandpur. 400 kilometers oibanina. This problem is there. However, we are doing our best. Aduga regular patrolling and then putting up this nakas. this type of things we are doing and trying to make minimum movement in the border, because there is a lot of smuggling also. There are arms are also coming inside, and then liquor and drugs are also coming. So all these things we have to stop, and we are also trying to prevent fake voters from coming inside from Myanmar. This is also another step that has been taken. I would also like to say that this drive will carry on as the day goes by, and we have also tried to contain many of the underground groups. For example, there are those people who are in the suspension of operation groups. We have been trying to keep them in the camp. Government also has paid their stipend so that they do not have any excuse to come out of the camp. Aduga Assam Rifle Tauraga joint monitoring Tauraga attendance Sulowi. Aduga Bokoigi Kulai Labasing Aduga Misu verification by face and by name. Si step Mayam Sulowi. And if there is any person who are in the town the labor Singsu Mokoigi Yum the Chatlega Ekoi notice served Towi that they must be inside the camp Manung the Lega Dobane Hairega. Then again the army and the Assam Rifles are stopping the movement of UGs, especially like IM and other groups in Tamenglong, which have a free access with Nagaland and also with the border with Burma. And as of now, things are under control, but we also expect more problems, and as the day of voting draws near, everybody will be stepping up their activities, but accordingly we also would like to we also will be stepping out our activities. Shimathak Dasu Handakse candidates, we are expecting well over 300. Aduga observer Mayam Sulae. This has also stretched our security forces a lot. Maramdi, we have to give escorts to each and every one. Adu Tampak Dedi, somehow we can manage below 10. But in the hills, Kara remote area, Labasi Dedi, we are trying to provide more than 10 people to each candidate. Sisu Yamna Chauna, Ekoi stress Towi. However, we are doing our best so that under the ECI, we have a fair and peaceful election. I would also request the people of Manipur to cooperate with us and also make the right decision on the day, and not to indulge in any type of malpractices, so that we have the best leaders in the state, and our state is governed by people who think for the good of the state. In this, the role of the citizen is very important, and we would ask you to exercise your franchise properly, and also the police, you have the full support of the police department so that you may be able to do your exercise properly. Thank you so much for having me. Jai Hind, Jai Manipur.